Welcome to Been There Done That. This channel is all about employment tribunals, the things you need to know and how to represent yourself. In this video, we're going to talk about preparing yourself for battle. This is all the things you need to do so that you are ready to be your best advocate. So let's get into it. So there are 5 things I think you need to do to get ready for walking into this battle. It doesn't matter where you are at the moment, these 5 things will really help you. So you might be right at the very beginning looking at ACAS early conciliation, or you might be writing your ET1, you might be at the moment organising the bundle with the other side, or you might even be the day before the hearing. You can still do all 5 of these things and get yourself prepared. So, first thing, stationery. I swear by it. Go and get a brand new notebook just for this, to keep all your thoughts in one place. I highly recommend getting some of those little sticky tabs with different colours that you can use to bookmark pages, and coming up with a colour scheme for themes. So it might be that your case has got 3 really important themes. I would give those themes colours, and I would use highlighter pens, sticky tabs and post-its, all within the right colour schemes across all of my stationery and throughout the bundle. This helps you to frame your thoughts, but it also helps you when you're actually in the hearing to grab things quickly. You might be being cross-examined and you might be asked a question about the conversation that took place on that day, and you think, well, that's my orange colour. So you just pick the orange tabs. It's not that thing. Pick the orange tabs. Here's the memo that referred back to that. And there you go. So I highly recommend just popping to your local stationery shop or supermarket and just stocking up on a few basic supplies and lean into colour coding, because it really will help you when you're actually in the courtroom, because you won't believe, doesn't matter how prepared you are, once you're there and it's happening, you can go blank and your mind can just play tricks on you, and you can really struggle to pick things out that you thought you knew inherently. So get yourself really prepared with lots and lots of stationery and colour coding, and it will help, I promise. 2, watch my videos. Now, I'm not on YouTube because I want to monetize or, I don't know, become known. I spent 2 years on my case, 11 days in court, and then had another 3 or 4 separate hearings afterwards. Huge amount of time and effort went into preparing myself. I read document after document after document. I memorised the Solicitors Regulation Authority rules. I memorised the tribunal rules. I read loads and loads of case files and precedent history. I got to the point where my brain was just full, and after the case was over, I thought, well, I've got all this knowledge, what am I going to do with it? This is why I've made these videos, because I really want all that information and knowledge to go to other people and help them. So I really highly recommend that you watch my videos. If you haven't got time to watch all of them, because at the moment there's quite a few, if you go to my playlists and watch the basics, those are the most important things that you need to know. I've put effort into trying to make them easy to understand, and I've broken them into categories that will hopefully help you prepare yourself for your case. 3, strategize your case fully. I've got another video on how to strategize your case, but to put it into a nutshell for you, you want to start by putting everything in chronological order. Then you want to identify what the key things are that you need to prove, and then work on how to prove those key things, and then focus on which witnesses and which documents will help you prove those things. So you can get all the other bits out of the way that don't matter. What is it I need to prove, and how am I going to prove it? That should be your focus, and that is how you strategize your case. So just focus on the most important things that you need to prove, and that will help you to stay focused. 4, arm yourself with the tribunal rules and the Solicitors Regulations Authority rules. I mentioned earlier, I memorised these. I'm not suggesting you do that, but have a printed copy with you in court if that helps, or just have read them a few times. The tribunal rules are absolutely fundamental. You really need to have a read of those. They will outline what you can and can't do, but more importantly, what they can and can't do. And if they've got a slightly slippery lawyer, they might try and do things slightly outside the books and hope that you don't call into question. But you are there to represent yourself. No one else is going to advocate for you. So you need to learn those rules so that if somebody breaks them or goes into a grey area, you can just hold them to account for that. And the last one is to seek support. If you are religious, you might find it useful to pray beforehand. I certainly did. In fact, I wouldn't have made it through court at all if I hadn't had a little cross with me on the desk and I had my Bible nearby. Or you might find that you just need a key person that you can talk to about this while you're preparing, who can be there waiting for you outside that you can share with and you can confide in, or you might find that there's a group of people who are willing to gather around you and support you. There are also forums and things out there that you can try reaching out to find somebody else going through the same thing as you, but it can be a really, really lonely time representing yourself. A partner might not want to talk to you about it all the time, your best friend might not want to talk about it all the time, so find someone that you can talk to about this regularly, so you've got that person-to-person support helping to make you feel uplifted and ready to go. I hope this video has helped. Please do, as I say, come back and watch all my other videos. If you're enjoying them or finding them helpful, please like and subscribe. It just helps me to know how many people are watching and whether to keep making them or not. So hopefully, see you on the next one.